everyone, it's Stella and Tarrant from Meeple University, and today we are going to play Patzcuaro.
Yes, this is a part of our playthrough series for Patzcuaro, which is a game designed by Ruben Hernandez-Santillan and published by Detestable Games.
And this is prototype, so it's almost final, but not just quite. So just letting you know, although it's already looking nice and bright.
Yes, so we'll give you an understanding for how it flows and give you a quick introduction to how it plays.
Let's do this.
So this game is set in the city of Patzcuaro, which is very well known for its Day of the Dead celebrations. And in the game we're going to be constructing altars to our deceased family members, consistent with that
Theme.
Yes, consistent with that theme, consistent with that holiday in Mexico. How the game will play, we have these tiles which are set up in a random pattern, which gives us a rondel. And turn by turn, we're going to move our meeples 1, 2, or 3 spaces, skipping over any containing other players, and use those to swap out the cards in our hands with the cards on the table, try to get the best cards we can in hand, and then construct them into our altars. Our altars will be made up of 4 cards, then 3 cards, then 2 cards.
Like a pyramid.
Yes. And we will be scoring points based on how well we meet these common objectives, and also for collecting sets of lots of like items. So on our base level, we're going to pick 3 of the 8 different items in the game and score 1 point for each of that you can see there. On the middle level, you'll choose 2 of them and score 2 points each. On the top level, you choose 1 of them and score 3 points each. So that is the swing of the game. Most of the actions out here relate to playing a card that matches what's shown and then picking up what's there. Some of them allow you to create to put cards into your altar. Some of them let you draw new cards, and some of them add new cards from the deck to the shops. And so we'll have a look quickly at the objectives that we're chasing in this particular game. We have 5 points for each set of these 3 items. We have 6 points for each set of a pink and purple card. And we have 4, 7, or 12 points for each of our levels meeting the objectives shown here. So we'd want at least 1 liquor bottle on the top level, a pink and a yellow in the middle, and these items down the bottom. We have drawn for first player, and Stella is first. We each have a starting hand of 6 cards. Let's get into it.
I'm going to simply move mine 1 here. So technically this is from this to there. It's like 2-sided type of thing. So first I'm going to play either purple or yellow to the area, which I'm going to do yellow. Just going to put it there. You can see it. And then I'm going to play a card on my...
And then you pick up what is there.
Sorry, pick up what is there. And then play 1 on my tableau, which I'm going to play this purple one.
Okay, fast start. Interesting layout here. Of course, the layout is randomized. All of the altar actions are clumped together over here. So it's going to be feast and famine situation in terms of cards.
Yes. So you always pick up the cards whenever you land at a certain location. The cards that's already there.
Right, I shall move to here. So that counts as only 1 step. Here I have to play down a card with either 3 or 4 items on it. And I'll swap them out for this one here. It goes into my hand. You'll note that not all colours are equal. The yellow cards tend to be the stronger cards. They tend to have more items on them and more sets.
And you also notice that there's kind of like a big deck stack of card here. Well, there's only certain options that let you draw or put cards out. So these symbols basically let you draw card, and then this let you put cards out. So there's not a lot of opportunity. There's a lot of variable, and this one as well, in this game. So not all cards going to be used in this game, obviously, at least not in 2-player game. And by the way, this game plays 2 to 4 players. All right, my go. So I cannot go here, obviously, because Tarrant's already there. I will move 1, 2, and this is a little bit, well, it's a bit more expensive because I have to place both rather than all. So I have to place 1 red or pink and 1 turquoise.
Yep.
and take this. And then I get to draw a card.
I want to give myself some choice, so I'll go 1, 2.
Ooh.
I can play any card down that differs in colour to the one that's there. So I shall put down this pink and draw this one. And that also lets me get a new one from the deck. You do need to plan ahead in this game as well. You must resolve the full action in the location that you finish in. And if you cannot, you can't land there. And if you can't land anywhere, then you do get the chance to draw 2 cards from the deck, but it will cost you points at the end of the game.
Wow, minus 5 points. It is, yeah, it is something that you have to plan ahead. But then, hey, I can't always plan ahead that greatly. So, you know what? I'm going to just go here. 2. So first I'm going to play a card to my tableau. So I'm going to just put this aside, so just to give room. So I'm first player and my reference card is aside. So here we go. And then I get to draw a card.
Okay. I shall move 1 space to here. This is any swap, so I can play any card into here to pick up this purple. And this is the seed the cards action. So I draw a new card and then I pick which place I want to put it into. And I shall put it here.
I'm gonna just simply move it here. Next step, that lets me play 2 cards and draw 1 card in that order. So first one, I'm gonna play this one. So that actually meets this requirement. So I have the purple, the teal, and one of these.
At least one top.
Or one of these, yeah, doesn't matter. So it can be double.
Yep.
And then I put something in here, which if you're looking at this one, it preferably to move from 4 to 7 points is 1 yellow and 1 red. So I'm going to play the yellow here. And I get to draw this card. And then you get to do something else, Tarrant.
Yes, so this one, it's a strong action, but it gives everyone else the chance to take an action. So I can either add a card to my altar, which is looking very bare at the moment. That is what I'll do. I'll add 1 card to my altar. My other option would be to draw a card. So there we go.
Yep.
I shall also move my
and mind you,
card.
I can put 1 extra card here if I want to. Obviously, this is not 3 to 1, it's 4 3 2.
4 3 2.
Yeah.
Okay, that was me acting on your turn. I'll now go here. As I'll move in behind you, I'll get the chance to catch up. I shall place this one here and then draw a card.
I don't want to give up my cards here, so I'm going to give up my card here instead. So either 3 or 4, and I'm going to give up this to take this 2. Thank you, Tarrant.
Yep, so a good deal for you there. And it moves to my turn. I do want to keep the pace ticking along, so I will add 2 to my own altar. 1 and 2. Draw 1 card, and then hope that you don't yet have the perfect one to play.
That's a good card, this one. It looks like looks very powerful. It's got a lot of bottles there.
I say the yellow is the most powerful of generally the most powerful. It will tend to have a triple on it. The purples will tend to have a couple of pairs on it.
I think I'll play this one to my bottom pyramid, which I'll go here. 1 2. I'll swap this. I know it's not that great, but you know what, I'm going to take it. So 2 swap with 2, the same color, but it lets me draw a card from the deck.
Yes, I don't have any of those ahead of me. And it's interesting because we're both chasing after particularly the same items there.
Yeah.
So it makes it very tight, and it makes those extra cards that come into the game quite important.
True that.
So I will move 2 steps. I need to put something with 3 or 4 icons out and replace it for this one.
Ta-da! Very good, Tarrant. I'll just skip over to here again. Boing. Oh, actually, this is a good one as well because this has got 2 of the 3. And the way I do it is like if I put it here, I need to put
any different coloured card down
than the one I'm taking, which I can. Drink. I'll put this purple. I'll take this, and I'll also take one from the deck.
I shall go 1, 2, put down these two.
Yeah, it's got swap
in
again.
exchange for these two.
Of course.
And draw a card.
I'll move here to play a card here. And draw a card from the deck.
Right. The game end will trigger when someone has completed the altar or when the draw deck runs out, which unlikely to happen at 2 players.
Yeah.
I will 1, 2, 3 leap ahead of you so that I can get the double placement.
That's okay. I can get 1 placement if I want to, or draw.
So I'll place 1 and 2 and draw.
This game really reminds me of Coco, the movie. I think the Disney movie. Did you watch it?
Yes, we did watch that one. That was one of the big things which spread the customs of the Day of the Dead to to outside Mexico.
Yeah, it's a very good movie. I actually watched it twice at least. I really enjoyed it. I was like, there's a twist at the end as well. I'm not going to say it now, but there's a slight twist. If you haven't watched it, check out Coco, the movie. I mean, it's not Coco the movie. It's called Coco. That's it, by Disney. Yes. I think it's very much like this, like Coco the board game.
Yeah, it is set in the same celebration.
Yeah, that's true. As part of your turn, I'm gonna just play this one here. I was gonna play something else, but I thought, I'll just play this. We'll see what happens. Okay. And then now it's my turn. And so my turn, I'm gonna skip ahead, moving 1 to do this one. I'm gonna put the purple there. And take this card, and then I'll be able to play 1 to my pyramid.
Yes, so things are getting...
It's almost...
Things are getting tight.
Yeah, getting tight. It's almost like I'm just driving it quicker, hopefully, but we'll see. And I'll play this one here. Squeeze in a little bit more. So that actually meets the requirement of these, so I'll get 12 points at the end of the game. But I haven't actually played a lot of these.
True. So this is it's getting very close to the end. The next time you place one, it's going to trigger the end. Each other player will get to play 1 free card into the altar as part of the end game trigger. So with that, I can see my optimal card, but whether I've got time to play it or not, I'm not sure. So I'm going to go for a race, I think. It means I gain these 2 and play these 2.
I want to see what's in it. Okay.
And draw a card.
I'm going to move 3 steps to here. I'm going to take this and play a non-purple card, just red, and then draw a card from the deck.
So the way I see it, with the free bonus placement, I'm going to get 2 more cards down and you're going to get 1 more card down, regardless of how this goes. So I will simply jump over to here.
Of course.
Give you the chance to take another option perhaps, and I shall play this one up onto the top of my pyramid.
So if I trigger it now, and then you get 1 more card placement.
I get 1 more placement.
Yeah. Except, you know.
Yes, I would have no other placements to make if you if you trigger it there.
So I would need to trigger it there, so I get to place 1, and then you only get to trigger 1 rather than getting 2.
Yes.
I have to end it there, Tarrant. So I'll go there, and then I will drop a card. There you go. And take this purple back. Now, which one will I play? So looking at the game, or what they got the score, I'm going to try to get the 2 sets of these. So what I need is a red, and I'm going to put it there. It doesn't matter because the top one will score me 3 each of something. The other one, it doesn't really give me any points, more point than that. So that's it. I think this is my best one.
Okay. All right, so that triggers the end. All other players get to place 1 more item. Looking at the cards in my head, I also want to get a pink one down to complete another pair, and it looks like these two are as good as each other.
Yep.
So I'll
Let's
put
go one.
the flowers. It's a little more fire safe than adding more candles, I think.
Let's do this. Look at this. Let's just take a moment, by the way, to look at the items and the pictures. Like, look how bright and nice it is. And look at the skulls. It's cute skulls. I mean, you know how I like cute skulls. I mean...
You do? Yes, indeed. You've got many a shirt with skulls on it, and your scarf, of course. The scarf you were wearing when we first met.
Oh, does it scare you? Like, this lady has got skulls around her neck.
Yeah, but they were cute skulls.
Okay, yeah. It's not as cute as this one. Look, and then it's obviously the portrait and the flowers, all nice and bright.
And we got the skull here as well.
That's
so
true.
Whose skull?
The skulls
is
here as
scoring?
well. Skulls in the bottles. Skulls everywhere.
Okay. So let's count up the scores for our altars. So
Let's.
first thing we do, we look at the top rows and we score 3 points for whatever item is most plentiful. I have 3 candles.
I have 3
9 points.
bottles. I have 3 bottles and 9 points as well.
Okay. Second row, we pick the 2 most plentiful items and score 2 points for each. So I have 4 liquor bottles and 3 flowers. So that's 14 points. Takes me to 23.
I have flowers, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 2 portraits for 7. Also the same score.
Okay, still level. Bottom row, we take the 3 most plentiful items and score 1 point for each. So I've got heaps of bread, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 3 flowers, 8, 9, 10, and 3 portraits, 11, 12, 13. So 13 points for me, takes me to 36.
Well done, Tarrant. Well, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 cute skulls.
Yep.
And then 3 bread, that's 7.
Yep.
And then 3 lollies or candies, lollipop, that's 10.
Okay, I take the lead.
You take the lead, Tarrant.
All right, now we score the 3 objectives.
You have plenty of bottles, plenty of bread, but only 1 spinner.
Yes, I'm
What's at top?
gonna eat well and I'm gonna drink well, but I'm not gonna have many toys to play with. So,
Well, we have lots of board games, luckily.
so only 5 points for me there, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, I have 2. And then the rest I have plenty. So 2 sets gives me 10 points.
So you move to the lead.
For now.
Well, now there was not many tops came out across the course of the game. There's
Like
one
not even
sitting
like
there.
I know, not even like my hands. Anyways,
Okay, the second objective is 6 points per set of a purple and a pink.
I have 2 sets. 1, 2.
I also have 2 sets, so
12
12
each.
points each. I go to 53, you go to 55. The 3-point objective. So we work out how many of our tiers meet the requirements. Top tier needs at least 1 liquor bottle.
We
We
both
both have that. Middle tier needs at least a yellow and a pink.
We both have that.
Bottom tier needs a green, a purple, and a top. We both have that.
So we all 12 each.
12 each.
And we don't actually use the power. We
Neither of us were forced
Yep.
to use our loss of points power, so there we have it.
So we have 65 and 67. There you go. Very
go.
close score. And there's again, and of course, there's the rest of the cards, and there's also objective cards and more tile.
Yes, so the game plays up to 4 players. There's a full set of different objective cards that you can choose from,
Well, obviously, that should be the face up rather than face down.
of course. They are similar in style to what we just saw.
Yeah.
Full set of tiles, so the Rondel is a little bit bigger at 3 or 4 players. You can see some of the different options here. This one is play a card that has either a skull or a flower on it to swap those out. This one is play a card that doesn't have this icon on it. And they're double-sided and fully rotatable.
Yeah, that's
Gives
true.
you many
Ooh.
different Rondels to play with, puts the altars in different spaces around the board, and makes a movement strategy that will vary from game to game.
And look at this card, right? This is an interesting card. If you don't play yellow card, you mentioned that yellow cards are usually powerful.
Yep.
If you don't play yellow card, you get 8 points. Just like
Yes.
that. By not playing a certain number of cards, or a certain card type.
Indeed. And so there we have it. That is Patzcuaro.
So check it out on the video description. I'll link it there. And again, this is Prototype, and thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you have a really fun day doing something fun today. Hit like and subscribe if you like, and see you next time. Bye.